A secret list of the Kremlin's financial sponsors is revealed. The U.S. and China call their talks a breakthrough, and a NATO country considers closing its border. This is your global briefing for October 27th. Donbass, Kiev's gains, and Moscow's ultimatums. The battle for the Donbass continues. Moscow is escalating its rhetoric, moving from vague warnings to specific threats and ultimatums. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian military reports liberating 2 more settlements in the Pokrovsk sector over the past 10 days. They claim Russian losses exceed 1,700 soldiers in this area. The total territory reclaimed by Ukraine there has reached 185.6 square kilometers, with an additional 243.8 square kilometers cleared of enemy forces. The Kremlin's wallet. Who's really funding Russia? A stark picture of Russia's economic resilience has emerged. Analysts have named the 3 main financial sponsors of the Kremlin, and the list includes countries that officially support Ukraine. Despite sanctions, money continues to flow into Russia. The EU remains its 3rd largest trading partner. China is the leader with a massive $245 billion in trade, $130 billion of which is oil, gas, and coal. India has jumped to 2nd place, up from 12th before the war. Overall, Russian exports have grown by 18% to $330 billion, proving that despite public statements, many nations continue deep trade relations with Moscow. Political crisis in Slovenia. Slovenia is facing a political crisis. The death of a man in Novo Mesto, an incident involving members of the Roma community, has triggered massive unrest. 2 ministers have resigned. Prime Minister Robert Golob accepted their resignations but refused to step down himself, calling for systemic reforms instead. The country's president has demanded an emergency parliamentary session to address the situation and pass urgent legislation. U.S.-China, a breakthrough in talks. In a significant diplomatic development, talks between U.S. and Chinese delegations in Malaysia have been called breakthrough. This paves the way for a planned leaders' summit in South Korea. As a sign of goodwill, the White House has paused new tariffs, while Beijing has softened its tone, expressing readiness to resume buying U.S. soybeans and ease export limits on rare earth minerals. Talks also covered TikTok, the fentanyl crisis, and double tariffs on Chinese cargo ships. China confirmed a candid and constructive dialogue, stressing that stable U.S. relations are vital for the whole world. Lithuania versus Belarus. The weather balloon. War. Lithuania is reporting a strange hybrid attack. For 3 nights in a row, it has recorded launches of weather balloons from Belarusian territory. President Gitanas Nausėda is demanding retaliatory measures, including the potential full closure of the border with Belarus. The government is preparing a list of countermeasures, which also includes restricting transit to the Russian exclave of Kaliningrad. These incidents have already disrupted the work of airports and airspace control in the region. From the battlefields of Ukraine to the negotiating tables in Asia, the global landscape is shifting rapidly. Which story surprised you the most? The real list of Russia's economic partners or the sudden thaw between the U.S. and China? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to stay ahead of the news, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for your daily update.